Yay, I think we're live. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes and let some more people get in here. Let's see. Let me get my phone ready too so I can see my Facebook chatters. All right, let's see. Hey, Louise. Thank you. I'm setting up my phone. I had to reset everything on Streamlabs, and so I'm a little bit behind what I wanted to be. Yeah, don't lock. And now let me see if I can find it on Facebook. There we go. All right. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Melissa. People are starting to get on. I think everything is just connected up over on Facebook. I got it finally. So let me play the intro and then we'll get started.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to all of our December members and viewers. Hi, Eileen. Nice to see you. And I'm not sure if anybody's over on Facebook yet. Okay, there we go. Well, I thought I was live. This is our calendar. I lost my live chat. There we go. All right. This is our calendar. I have a file coming for you guys today, but it's kind of a surprise file. I just really haven't sat down and got motivated today. But I will have a patron file for you guys here in just a few. However, I did release some files over the last couple of days, and we'll cover those too. Let's see. The current sale is 50% off on materials, accessories, and bundles. You can save big on the bundles, guys. There are some huge sales on those. And also, you can save $50 on the Maker 3 if you do not currently have a Maker. Make sure you use the group code CUTIES, C-U-T-I-E-S. Get 10% off and free shipping of eligible items. It does not include mystery boxes, digital content, access itself, anything that plugs in. However, access will discount everything. So make sure you have an access subscription. Let's see. I have an announcement. I just put it up. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I put it up last night. All of the changes, I redid all the cheat sheets and things like that, and we're going to cover that here today. So I wanted to be sure that if you want, you can go into the group files in Cricut Maker Projects group or in the Cricut Crafting with April group and look under files, and you will find the PDF on DesignSpace. It is new. You can download it, keep it on your desktop, print it out, do whatever you need to do that will help you. Excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat there. Also, let's see. Ta-da! If you look in the group pin post, I just put up a new giveaway. It's no joke. Yeah, it's a little winter dad joke. But it's no joke, $500 shopping spree giveaway. It started already. All you have to do is go into the group there in that pinned post. You'll find the link. It will open up a file. I put in 5 snowflakes in there. You can use any one of the 5 or all of them or part of them or some of them, as long as you make a project using one of them or part of one of them. Post that project up with the hashtag it snow joke. There's only one S in there, so make sure that you're looking at that hashtag and post your project in the group. Then head over to craftingwithapril.co and enter on the rafflecopter form. All of the links are in the pin post that you need to do it. It's going to go super fast. It's going to close out December the 24th, Christmas Eve at 11:59 p.m. And I'm going to draw it sometime Christmas Day. I might draw it at midnight. I don't know. But I will go live as when I go to draw it. I may draw it at 2 o'clock in the morning and notify the winner. Hey, Marianne. On the old Cricut Maker, the original, okay, and lots of the cartridges can be used with the new Cricut. Lori, cartridges are kind of thing of the past. If you have new cartridges that have never been linked to another machine, yes, they can be linked. If you have, they had an adapter for the Cricut Maker where you could, it was called a linking adapter or linking port adapter, and you could use that. If not, you would need a Cricut Explore machine, Explore series machine that had the linking port in it, where you could just put the cartridge in the port and it would link it to your account. It only reads the number of that is embedded into that cartridge. It doesn't actually read the cartridges. It doesn't see images. It just activates and unlocks an image set for you in your design space. Everything is online now. So if you have brand new cartridges that have never been linked, and you need to link them to your account, and you do not have access to a Explore series machine, you can take a photo of the front and the back with the serial number of that cartridge and get all of those done. Make sure you got all your photos, get everything ready, and then call support and they will link it to your account for you. The linking doesn't work from the Explore machines anymore. I haven't heard that, but that's possible. That is totally possible. So take a picture of the front and the back, like Marianne said, just to be on the safe side, and contact support because they're going to ask you to email those photos to them. And they will link anything that has not been previously linked to another account. Okay, I hope that answered your question on that. If not, if you need more clarification, Marianne will be happy to help you out, I hope. Thank you, Marianne. I just kind of threw you under the bus there. Sorry about that. So, back to the giveaway. Make sure you're getting that entered. You only have a couple of days, guys. Only a few days. But it's super simple. So, let's pop over and take a look. Here is, I'm going to go over, you notice there's a little bit of changes. Where it used to say my projects at the top, it now says my stuff. So I'm going to click on my stuff. And so if you ever hear me say my projects, you know I mean my stuff. And it may take a moment to load. Here is the file. I have not made this public in DesignSpace, guys, because I don't know if that's against being a product expert. I don't know if it's against the rules to do it that way. But I can share the link with you guys, and you can use this project, use anything, any of the snowflakes in there, and create something and go and enter that giveaway. If you look in the description of the video, it tells you everything in the description of the video. It's not in the description of this video, but it is in the pin post in the groups, and I also posted it right here. And then you'll go over to the craftingwithapril.co. That is not .com. It is .co, and go over and enter on the Rafflecopter. Super simple and easy. All you got to do is tell me your Facebook name or your project link, and you're done. You get 5 entries, and that's max. Okay? Super simple and easy giveaway this time. All right? $500 shopping spree. And the way that will work is if you are drawn the winner, you will go shopping on Cricut.com and make a list of all the items that you want. And you will send that to me and via email, and I will order it from Cricut and have it shipped directly to you. Hi, Irma. So make sure you're getting in on that giveaway, guys. And I was telling you guys I posted a few projects this week. They are on my profile. And don't worry about my sarcastic cups here. These are not for me. I'm working on those. It's an order that I got. And I may still post them because they're pretty sarcastic. I may still post them in the group for you guys. Stuff, that's new, right? My stuff, guys, is really cool. You've got your projects here, and let's see if I bookmark this. I'm just going to click on it and bookmark it. I don't think I can bookmark my own. I bookmark some other people's stuff anyway. I think I can like my own, but I can't bookmark it for whatever reason. So anyway, you can go in there and you can bookmark. I just showed you where that was for bookmarking anything. And then your bookmarked things will be in here. You can see I've been playing. I've been going through and grabbing some stuff and bookmarking it. Well, it let me bookmark that one. I don't know why. It's not letting me do it now. I think I bookmarked that one before. I think I did it before they did this new stuff. But anyway, you can go in there, and it's kind of like a project board for you. Anything that you bookmark, things that you like while you're scrolling in the Cricut community. Let's just do one real quick. So if you're scrolling around in the Cricut community and you see something that you like, and I'm just going to, let's see, there's one. I'm just going to bookmark that. And right now when I click on bookmark, it's bookmarked, but I can also add it to a collection. How cool is that? I can create a new collection or add it to my 12 days of making, my card projects, anything that I want to do. Or, like I said, I can do a new one. So I'm going to do coasters and create. So now I have that coasters, and it's put it in there for me. Super easy and done. So now when I go over to my stuff, I can come in here and go to bookmark. And look here, it's right there. Or I can come over to my collection, and I have coasters in there. I am loving this. I miss Marianne's. Did I miss Marianne's? I'll go back and bookmark Marianne's. Where is hers? Which one is it? That says Lindsay. Or did I bookmark Marianne's? Is that what I did for the ornament one? I don't see any of my... There's Marianne's right there. So I'm going to bookmark Marianne's. And that's a card she did right there. And so I am going to add it to a collection because I already have card projects. So I'm going to click card projects. And now I have that saved in there. And when I go to my stuff, I haven't made this yet, but I bookmarked it because that's something that I want to make. And so I got my workboard here, or I can go to my card projects. Oops. Guys, don't pay attention to that because that could pop up. They are aware of it and working on it. And there is our retirement card. So lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Super easy to use. It's a lot more organized. I love it. I'm going to be the first to admit I was not using collections because I didn't have the time. Now it pops right there for me. All I have to do is click on it and I am done. And I myself love it. Same thing with images. You can go and you can look at your oldest images or recently added images, but you can go in and search for images. Let's search for a Santa And, oops, I don't want projects, I want images. Images. I can come in here and everything that I bookmarked, my recently added images, they're all in here. Bookmarked, uploaded, purchased, all of them. So everything that I have bookmarked that I like or I might want to use or I had a thought when I was looking at it, I mark those so that I can go in and I can be inspired by my images. So in your stuff, you have your projects and your images. And let me click right here. This is another one. Let's say that I wanted to use this right there. I can click on it, add it to the canvas right from there. Now you can see right here at the bottom, it's there, added to canvas. How cool is that? And this really isn't any operation of Design Space. We're going to get into that. This is just some of the cool new features that they have done for us. I'm going to add that one too. Why not? So now we don't have to have all of them clicked down there at the bottom. I can come in here and go right to my canvas. Should be. There we go. And there they are. Everything that I clicked on, add to canvas, is in my canvas. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I am in love with it. I'm in love with it. And then again, you have your notifications up here, which shows when people follow you or whatever it is that you have turned on, or if they've liked one of your projects, things like that. That's your notification bell. And then, of course, if you're brand new, guys, you have a learning plan. Right now, this is available US only, Maker 3 and Explore 3 machines only at this time. So you can go in there and you can watch these videos. Welcome to Cricut video. They do sell some kits. There is a paper kit, which I have shown you guys quite a few lives back. I showed you the paper kit, the vinyl kit, and the iron-on kit will be available soon. So you can purchase the kits, but you do not have to have the kits to use these. So if you have never used your Cricut before, or you're brand new to it, or you've just dabbled a little bit, these can help you. You can do, those are the basics, and then you can about materials by using the kits with or without. So lots of information in there. You will also find that learning plan right here. It will take you to the same place. So you have it in two spots. Let's see. Let me go back to the canvas. I don't know. Yeah, it's still there even if I'm on a Joy. So even if I change my machine family, that learning plan is there. Now, if a Joy is the only machine that you have, you may not see it. If you're in Canada, you may not see it. Okay? And we may have a little lag, guys. I forgot to turn off Wi-Fi. Hopefully that will fix it. So if you see a little bit of a lag, I forgot to turn off that. That should be May. All right. So, because I just got notification, so I've changed that. Hopefully everything will be okay. So I said that I did. I'm just going to pull this up really quick and slide it over. And yours will open up a little bit different. I have my PDF. I have this opening up in my PDF file. I'm going to give it a second here. But it's looking good over on Facebook, so I know it's streaming good. YouTube may have a little bit of lag in it, but we're good over on Facebook. Okay, it's showing good on YouTube, good now. It's showing good now on there. Okay, okay, good. Irma, can you tell me what you guys on YouTube missed? Where I left off, what you saw last, so that I make sure you don't miss anything? Yours is good, Sue? Yeah, I forgot Wi-Fi. It was my fault, but I'm showing excellent condition again. Okay, so I was talking about the PDF where I touched on all the PowerPoints and all of the high points in here. If you still have questions or you don't understand something, because I just had a limited amount of space to tell you guys about what each tool did and things like that, but all of your tools are covered here. I had just pulled the website up. Do you mean the PDF? Hey, Joyce. So lots of new changes are in Design Space, and I love it. And I will be updating this PDF as any new tools may be added, things like that. I set this up so that I could go in and make changes and add them, and then you could just download a fresh copy of the PDF. So there are a lot of things in here, and it's going to make it easy for you to refer to because you can just save it right on your desktop, and then you can go in and you can look it up. Now, if you have, I think it should be searchable so that you can search the text or the tool and bring it up. I don't know because mine opens in the software that I use. So go in and check it out. Again, I went in and touched on the high points of each tool, and if you have more in-depth questions, you can come in and ask in the groups or live on YouTube because we're live every week. So I'm just going to minimize that because, guys, look, when I type text, it's not in my way. Nothing is in my way. I just click on text. I get a text box, and I can work with that text. But I can come in here, and when I click on that font, I get this floating panel that I can move around out of my way. I go to my Cricut fonts, my system fonts, any fonts that I may have bookmarked that I really like, fonts that I have recently used. But look at this on the top, currently on the canvas. So it tells me that I have currently selected Cricut Sans for that text, which is the default, okay? But if I go in and I want to change it, let's say that I pick, I don't know, I'm just going to pick one, DJ Always, okay? And now I'm looking and maybe I like that, maybe I don't. Currently on the canvas, I have two text boxes. So on the canvas, it's showing me that one is Cricut Sans and one is DJ Always. You can change and make it easy. Now the one I've got selected, I can change it back, and then this is, you see that it still says DJ Always, but if you come and click off and come back, it will check and show that you took that one away. But it shows you right here that this was the recent font, so I can change it back. System fonts. You can bookmark your system fonts that you really like. However, I think they will show up in the bookmark here, but only on your system because this is my Cricut bookmarked. I want to do, nope, there it is. You can see there's no A in access, so I know that that is going to be my system font. And it's in there with my bookmarks too. It's the first time I've tried that one. Shows my recents. I didn't actually select that font, so it didn't put it in my recents. But if I go up here and click font, I can go into my bookmarked. Oops, what did I do? There it is. Bookmark, there we go. I'm just lagging a little bit. So click my text. So now I have that American typewriter in there. It's going to show me in my recents and what's on the canvas. and then my Cricut. Now you notice that you can search here. I can search out, let's see, BFC fonts, and it's going to pull up all the BFC fonts for me. Maybe I want to search for a birthday type font. I can search by occasions. You know, you can see everything now. And maybe you want a birthday and you want it to be maybe modern, and it's going to pull that up. Or if maybe you want it to be a comic like, you can narrow down your searches with those tabs and the categories. You can search the styles, everything. And you can also change language. So I'm in English, and it's going to show you what is available for that font, okay, that you have looked for. Let me go in to my bookmark again. So let's say I'm on this one. This one is available in Danish, Dutch, French, German. So whatever's available is going to be there. Now, you did not lose your filter. Your filter is still here. You can use all cap fonts. You can search those. Kerned fonts, that's where they come in, where the letters are touching if they're supposed to touch. Not all fonts that are cursive are kerned fonts. They have to be designed that way. So, but whatever's not available in your search stuff, it will show you. If it's grayed out, it's not available for that font, and it will change whatever's available. What do you guys think about that? Right, Joyce? It's super, super nice. And it flows. I have a lot, and I'm getting bogged down a little bit. And there are a couple of little kinks. You might get see that red banner, but you saw me when I had that red banner. I just clicked on it. It went away. They're aware of it. They're working out any little bugs that might be in it. As always, when you have new things come on board, sometimes they have to work out a couple of kinks. But I'm just loving the My Stuff. I'm loving the font box panel. You love them too, Irma? I mean, so much easier. I'm just loving it. I love it. There was another thing that I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if I can remember it. They gave us so much at one time. I don't know if I can remember it all. I'm going to replace. Let's go to projects. Was it here? I bookmark a project. Yes, I showed you guys that. Customize, make it. Maybe it was just the images. I want to make sure that I didn't leave anything out. But you have to click on bookmark, and you can add it to collection. And then when you're in your images, you can just add it to canvas. That's what it is. Let's see. Let's see if I can go in there and do it now. Images. Clicking on it. Still add to canvas down here. Okay, so the images only is if you're in My Stuff. Go to images. What you've bookmarked. Yes. Hopefully that's going to come to the main image. So you have the add to canvas option for things you bookmarked. And you can just add it in there. And then when you go to your canvas, it's there. Okay. And in that PDF, I also covered, this is Machine Family. Let me go up and let me make her. Can go to contour, all of that's there. I covered in that PDF all of these tools in a cheat sheet to explain what they do with some visual aid as well. So those are in there. Does anybody have any questions on any of that? And I'm not sure if you guys know that when you're working now with, I'm going to ungroup that to letters. You can see that they're ungrouped to letters, but I can come back in here and group that. I'm not sure that I told you guys or showed you guys, but you can, let me duplicate that. You can now, without having to ungroup and do all of that, you can drag things up into a new group, or if they're attached. If I attach the, you can see that when I select, it selects both of them, and that's because they are now part of each other, okay? So you can do that. So when you're dragging stuff around and this happens, that is why. So I wanted to make sure somebody was wondering what was going on and why it was doing that. And it's going to show you the portion of where they meet. So that X is telling me that that X or that T is now a part of this group. And if I ungroup that, you can see that it goes back to normal. And this one is showing, I don't know why it's still showing there, because it is not part of this group. It is part of this group, okay? But you can drag them out. So if you've maybe attached these, and then you attached these, and you decide you want them together, you can drag that group up there. You can actually ungroup this here and make it all one attached, without having to come in there and physically move and select each letter and attach it that way. You can simply drag to attach and group now. How did I get the circle with the dashes, Carla? Those were in my images. So if, in my stuff, I have been going through and bookmarking images. So you've got right here, when you go to my stuff, you have projects and you have images. And if I go to images, I've been going through and finding images that I like, and I bookmark them. And when you bookmark them, then they come into your stuff, okay? They end up in your stuff because you bookmarked it with these little tabs. And once you have that, because I'm in my stuff right here at the top, and I'm in my images in my stuff, it shows me my collections, I can physically just click on these and add them to the canvas because I have bookmarked them. And then when I go back to my canvas, they appear in the canvas because I told it to put them in. Okay, so that's how you get them in there. So you can't do that from here. From here is where you bookmark, from within. So if I bookmark these snowflakes, okay, I can add it to a collection if I want of my images. I don't want to add it to a collection of my projects, so I'm not going to add it to a collection, but I can. So if you want to do a collection of your images, you can do that as well. Okay, you're just going to click Add New Collection, and I'm going to say Snowflake Images. So I've got a new collection there. I'm going to create it. It's going to automatically mark it for me. If I want to add it to others, I just have to click on those and add it to multiple collections. And then when I go back to my stuff, Snowflake Images, so in my Snowflake Images, I have that one. But if I go to Images, it's going to show my bookmarked, my uploaded, my purchased, my all, and I can just add that to Canvas from there. So if I've used it and I use it a lot and I know that I want it there, I'm going to save that and bookmark it so that when I go in to create a project from scratch, I know I don't have to search through the 250,000 plus images of Cricut to find my snowflakes that I really like. I've got them saved in my images, and I only have to search in mine. You can search from there. You can select. You can select things to add to your collections. You can look at your purchased images. But anything that you want to add to your canvas, you can do that. So when you go back into your canvas, they will appear. So there are my snowflakes that I added, and there is that exclamation that I added. It's so much fun to play around in there. Go and bookmark some images, bookmark some projects. That's like your own um, vision board. So if you know that you want to make something, but you don't have time to make it this week, maybe you're going to make it next week or next month, you can go in there and save that project, go into your stuff, instead of having to go and say, oh, I really, really like that box or for the coasters, but I didn't bookmark it. So now I've got to go in and I've got to, let me get back over there. Oops, there. Yeah, I've got to go through all of the projects. I know it was in community or it was trending on social, but it's not there now. So now you've got to search for that. Okay, and that's what I wanted to show you guys. So now you got to go and search and find that coaster box. But if you had bookmarked it, let's see if I can bookmark another one. Louise, are you trending on social anywhere? Sue, anybody? I already did that one. That one's mine. Let's do Crafty Lumberjacks. We'll do theirs. So I can add that to my collection of coasters. And then I don't have to go and search for it next week when I want to make that. It's there for me. So if I go into my stuff, go to my projects, bookmarked, boom, right there. And if I go to my coasters, just a couple of clicks and it's there. Super, super, super easy. And are the project files numbered? Some of my project files are Irma. I do mine with the date sometimes. If it's a supporter file, if it's one I'm just sharing, sometimes I do not. Like this one, you can see. Well, that's not one. Right here, I did this one on November 18th, 2022. So that kind of helps me. That way, if somebody's looking for the video on YouTube, they know that it was done on the 18th of November, so they can go in there and find it that way if they can't find it by searching felt ornaments. Right. Yeah, they all are numbered by Cricut, and that's where your link comes in. When you copy that link and you share that link, that's where the numbers come in, and they're just all so different and jumbled up that there's no way you could search for them that way. You can search for a person's projects if their profile is public. And in the PDF, I cover that as well, setting up your profile. So if your profile is set to public, right here, then they can search by your name and see all of the projects that you shared. So there's many, many, many ways to go in and look for projects. But again, all you have to do is bookmark them. It's not going to let me bookmark my own, I don't think. No, it's not going to let me bookmark my own. I don't know why it let me previously. I guess they stopped that. Hey, Julia. And Suzanne is watching over on Facebook. Welcome, Suzanne. So lots of what I think are fantastic improvements to Designspace as far as organization, and especially the font panel. I am in love with that font panel. Simply text, click. You don't even have to click on that. Let me just do another one. You don't even have to click on it. And somebody was asking me about this. Let me just get rid of that. I know that sometimes the text is confusing, but if you click on it, you do not have to touch it. You can just start typing. You don't have to touch that text box. If you want to change it or you make a typo, then you can click in the box and you can go in and change it. So when you first click your text box, don't touch it, just start typing. super easy and simple. And I am guilty of it myself. I'm making it more complicated than it really is. Okay. And if you don't want it to wrap, you're just simply going to turn the wrap off or turn the wrap on. And when you turn that wrap on and you squeeze the box down, that's where it helps you in that. Okay. So you can turn that on or off. Aren't they fabulous, Kathy? I am in love with the new changes, but this is I don't know what's my favorite, the My Stuff or this font box, because they're so both equally awesome. They're they're just awesome. I don't know any other way to describe it. I mean, I I love it. I am just super super in love. And let's go with, I want to do writing fonts. And so everything with the writing font will pop in. Oops, no big deal. If you accidentally click off of it, that's the Cricut Sans. If I put it on this one, I can come in here and change that to writing. Super, super easy. Again, if I want to change it, it's going to show me that I have a filter selected. If I want to go classic, love it. You have to pick your style up here for it to not put in the cutting one from this box. So lots, but it's super easy and fun. I'm loving playing with it so much. Does anybody have any other questions? Anything at all? And it doesn't have to do with any of this, any kind of design space questions you have on the layers panel, anything. The combines, the combine menu. I know several people are still a little lost on it, but this is going to help you. Okay, this will help you with the font work panel, your text toolbar, your combine menu. Everything is in here. I tried to include everything. One thing I did not put in here, guys, I just couldn't find a place where it would fit, is they have fixed the, I put the zoom in there. The zoom for the canvas is in there. I found a place to put it. But you can click right here to turn your grid on and off. Up here between the two zeros. It was broken for a while. It's been fixed. Right, Marianne? But don't be scared of it, guys. Don't be scared of it. It's so much easier than the old way used to be. Everybody is in a panic because of the updates, but the updates are much easier. They are so much easier. When it comes to your combine menu on the subtract, intersect, exclude, you still have your slice and you still have weld and you still have contour, and they work. And some people just prefer the subtract because you can undo it, where the slice you cannot. But if you slice, you can contour to fix it. So, I mean, there are many, many options. You just have easier ways of doing things now. Your old ways will work, your new ways will work. I think so too. I think it's much easier, Kathy. Um, Especially with when I'm designing boxes, I love that subtract feature because I can slice something out by subtraction. And if I can cut one and I can test it, and if it's not right, I can go in there and I can adjust it before I make those changes permanent with a merge. So I'm really loving it. If you design your own files, there's no way you can't love it. All right, guys, please, please, please get your entries in. You can simply go in there on this file and cut a snowflake, stick it on a cup, take a photo, post it in the group, add your hashtag and your project link, and go over to craftingwithapril.co to the Cricut giveaway tab and put your information in on Rafflecopter. You're done. Boom. Simple and easy. So easy to enter this contest, and I mean, really, it's no joke. I came up with that, but Marianne came up with the, hey Carla, welcome to Makers and Shakers. But Marianne came. All right, guys, I'm off to. I have to hook all my cameras back up from going to uh, Atlanta or Dalton, actually. Um, a lot of you have been asking about my dad. He came through surgery fine, and they were really worried about recovery. He did make it through recovery really well. The tumor that they removed with his kidney was the size of a loaf of bread. No joke. And he's doing well. He's up and he's walking. He's in a regular room. However, we know that he has some cancer in his left arm and that is starting to swell. So um, we'll see. We don't know yet. We'll see. So keep those prayers coming. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If I don't get live before I do the drawing for the $500 shopping spree, um, you and your family have a wonderful, safe holiday. Happy Hanukkah, all of that stuff. Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Merry Everything. Happy Kwanzaa, that was another one. Kwanzaa, I don't remember them all. I try. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Merry Christmas.